Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ and we're going to be starting off probably with some MegaMek. We do have these two battles from last week that they sprung on us. We've got the base of operations that we tried to evacuate and failed miserably. And we've got an artillery base that we're going to try to destroy. Which hopefully goes a little bit better. That is gonna be Mariana Lance and our Drolson versus a Vulture B, a Cestus 6Y, a Galahad 2, a Rifleman 2C, and an Excalibur B2. Also on our side, we have a Phoenix Hawk 1, an Enforcer 4R, a Champion 2N, and a Grasshopper 5H. So that might be worth some good stuff. And we do also have some enemy turrets. We've got a Calliope turret, which has medium lasers, large lasers, and LRM5s. So that's just kind of some of everything. We've got a light flak turret with a pair of LBXs. We got some bombard turrets and a light missile turret with a pair of LRM5s and a pair of machine guns from the look of it. Yeah, hey, hello. Glad you can make it, Varank. Glad you can make it, Mr. McGorilla. I don't know if there's anything. Excuse me, one moment. You guys, calm down. Okay, well, I don't know how much more I can do than that. So the campaign state, we've got artillery base. We are engaging over here. We've got two hostile forces over here that will be engaging in 2 more days. Over here we've got an enemy base of operation and a data center that we're going to need to take out sooner rather than later. Back this real quick. There we go. Okay. We've got finances are looking okay. The mech lab is empty, of course. We've got the infirmary. We've got our elite doctors filled up and our veteran doctor about 60%. The repair bay is just waiting on the Hydaspes, which actually we do have some regular techs free for the Hydaspes, so we can start pulling out these double heat sinks. Need 7s for each of them. So one of them has been failed unrecoverably. Okay, so 2 have been unrecoverable. We still have the landing gear. We can have, we'll wait on that. Life support as well. Actually, we'll have Ethan get started on that. That'll take him, I'm not sure how long. Radmilla will get started on the landing gear, and we'll have Hanul Yi get started on the sensor. That should just leave the avionics and the fire control system, which I don't know if we're even going to mess with those or if we're just going to sell it as is with those parts still installed. As far as the warehouse goes, it looks like everything is in pretty good shape. The hangar, of course. We've got a stalker and an awesome waiting to be repaired. Let's see. awesome. Taking some center torso damage, taking some right torso damage, taking some left arm and right leg damage. The Stalker has taken some CT damage, gone internal on the right torso, taking some damage to the left torso, both arms, the right leg is missing and the left leg is damaged. So those two we're going to have to do something about. But they're not available to work on just yet. Those are both Tonga Lance, which would have just gotten back from a deployment. Hoser has some cuts on his left arm that it's going to take 3 days to recover from. Tugiyu has a bruise on his left foot that's going to take him a couple days to take care of. The infirmary, yeah, good on that. The repair bay, that's going to be a couple of days before they're back. Alright, so I think that's about it for our review, our strategic overview of what's going on. So let's just go ahead, we'll start this mission. Destroy this artillery base. Here's what? Brown, the Jones, those are not going to be a problem. The Jones, the Davis, the AAA. Okay, well I must have done something wrong when I was importing the mech files, but all the ones that I'm using now seem to be working fine. We've got the Mackie, the Atlas, the Banshee, and the Black Knight all ready to go. Versus that was Man Wolf. Let's go Beta Galaxy as we like to do, just to make them stand out a bit. We've got that Vulture B with 2 ER large lasers, an LRM-20 through medium pulses and 2 Streak 6s. We've got an Excalibur at 70 tons with a Gauss rifle, an LRM-20 and an AMS. We've got a Cestus with a Gauss rifle, 2 larges and 2 mediums. I think the Cestus is probably more of a threat than the Excalibur, and yeah, it is by over 300 points. The Rifleman 2C is actually our big bad with a 1-4 pilot. 1-4 pilot and 4 large pulse lasers. He's going to hit with everything he fires. Up to and including 4 lasers per turn if he plays his heat right. And he is quite heavily armored as well. So yeah, we're looking at maximum armor, 4 large pulse lasers, gunnery 1, which is honestly kind of wasteful because he's gonna hit with everything regardless of what his gunnery is. So like, why put a great pilot in there? Because that's just gonna drive up the battle value. Even our MekHQ with the autocannon 10, the PPC, and like 8 medium lasers is only worth 3,200. With 4 large pulse lasers, he's worth 4,000. The Galahad with 2 large pulses, a couple medium pulses, and a couple small pulses. The Vulture, the Cestus, and the Excalibur with a Gauss and an LRM-20. Okay, the Excalibur has only 120 armor, so he is going to be high on the glass cannon quotient. So is the Vulture. The Galahad is going to be pretty well armored. Yeah, max armor on the legs, max armor on the arms, max armor on the torsos. So yeah, the Galahad is not going to go down easy. The Rifleman 2C is not going to go down easy. Honestly, only the Excalibur and the Vulture are going to go down easy. So that is going to be kind of a challenge. our allied force, Federated Commonwealth. Let's go with our standard yellow and blue. The turrets, we can go with just like standard red. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to the map. We are on, looks like about a 20 by 30 map. Oh, that is not a very big map. Oh, that is a tiny little map. And our objective is what exactly? Our objective specifically is destroy, cripple, or cripple all the designated turrets, or destroy or rout 75% of the turrets and primary op 4. Okay, destroy, cripple, or force withdrawal of 75% of the following forces, turrets and op 4. Okay, well, let us see what we can do. Let's hold off on that for a second. Okay, yeah. I had forgot I had already started this. Primary op 4, we're gonna go with Clan Wolf, Beta Galaxy, okay. Federated Commonwealth, we're gonna go with gold, and the base turrets, we're gonna be just red. Okay, so 75%, so that's gonna be at least 4 of them have to go down. Unless we can take out the Rifleman, the Galahad, and the Vulture. Those 3 should do it. MekHQ, I think you can set up the enemy colors. Oh, yeah. You can do that. As a matter of fact, I don't usually do that, but I can certainly. That's under, I believe, campaign options. Is that under campaign options? Edit mission. Edit mission, yeah, ally camo. We can go federated. We can go blue and yellow. We can go enemy. We can go clan wolf. We'll go beta galaxy is gonna be our default. Okay, so yeah. So that is now set up. Let's go to isometric view. We'd like to see things as they are. Initiative report, I guess I missed that. Our turn to deploy, we're deploying in the southeast, it looks like. They're deploying in the center, I assume. We'll start here and work our way either up into the north or down into the west. If we do need to go down into the west, we'll have to do that sooner rather than later to avoid these buildings. Okay, there's the Vulture. We'll send the Atlas at the Vulture as well. They're filling out their turrets, but they're not filling out their mechs. Let me see, the Banshee. Start down here and start making our way up there. Steps on water. How about we start here and make our way up this way? There's the Excalibur. Have the longsword and the Black Knight start here and maybe advance to there and just kind of camp there, maybe. We'll see. We've lost initiative and we are in fact going first, so that's lovely. Alright, so the Black Knight will be advancing 4 hexes and hanging out there. And there we've uncovered the Rifleman 2C. We've got the Excalibur there. We'll have the Mackie advance 4 hexes and try to get eyes on the Vulture and whoever else is over there. The Rifleman, is he up on top of that building? He is up on top of that building. We'll have Petra advance to here. The level 1 building. That is a height 3 building. So she should be able to see him from there. And Earl can maybe advance to this hex. Get eyes on the Vulture and or maybe the Cestus. Yeah, we'll go there behind the Mackie. Try not to get bogged down in the an 8. An 8 to get bogged down in the swamp. Okay, well, no, we're stuck. Okay, well, hopefully we'll bust free next turn. We needed an 8. We got a 7. Plus 3 because of the storm that is raging down that I didn't notice beforehand. The Mackie at the Vulture. We've got him on 6s, so that'll be 6s and 8s. Sixes and 8s from the Mackie. We'll go ahead and we'll throw in a 12 just to be heat neutral. Earl has the Vulture on 10s, so we'll take a couple of shots at that. 10 and an 8 and a couple more 10s. And we've got the LRMs on an 11, so we'll go ahead and launch those to get us 2 heat over. Okay, Petra. At the Rifleman, we've got him on 7s. The Rifleman has us on 2s. Has the ER small on an 8. So that is going to be like 48 damage incoming, or 45 damage incoming from the Rifleman. Maybe we can knock him down, but I'm not sure. We can try. We've got him. Oh, he jumped for 3 for a TMM of +2. If we can knock him down, we can cut that down next turn. So we've got him on a pair of 7s. We've got him on a bunch of... Ooh. We'll do a pair of 7s. We'll do a 9. We'll do a 9. We'll hold off on the 12. Longsword at the Rifleman, we've got him on 7s with the PPC. We've got him on 7s with the large lasers. We've got him on a 7 with the large pulse. We've got him on 9s with the mediums. We'll go 2 heat over on a pair of 9s. Oh, I saw prone. That's a good sign. Mackie got the vulture. Would have got him in the left leg, but failed because his left leg is behind cover. Missed with the autocannon, missed with all the mediums except for 1 to the left torso, so that's 5 on the vulture. The light flak turret hits Black Knight in the center and left leg. The Rifleman hits the Black Knight in the left torso, center torso, and the right arm twice for 10 apiece. That is 40 points of damage coming at the Black Knight. That's going to be a +2 on his PSR, and missed with the ER small. The Enforcer missed on a 4 and, or no, hits with a 4 and a 2, with a 6 and a 7, but he's shooting at a building. The Glass Spider, the Galahad, also hits the Black Knight in the left torso, the left leg with large pulse laser fire, and the medium pulse to the right arm and the left torso, going internal and critting on his large laser. That Black Knight is going to be in trouble after taking 74 damage, I believe. Earl on 10s and 8s missed with everything except a medium laser. The Calliope turret hits the Black Knight in the left torso with the large laser, and a medium laser to the left torso. Man, these guys make me hate streaming. A medium laser to the left leg, go down to 0 armor remaining. How did the Black Knight go to 0 armor on the left leg? We didn't even hit the legs, did we? Oh man, that Black Knight is looking rough already. The Champion hits a building. The Banshee hits the Rifleman in the right torso and the right arm. It's been the center torso. And yeah, they have focus targeting. For real. For real. We did hit the Rifleman in the right torso and the right arm with PPC fire. We hit him in the center torso with an LBX on a 9. So nice shooting from Petra. Medium laser to the center torso down to 15. The light bombard turret misses. The Phoenix Hawk hits a building for 18 points of damage. The Vulture hits Earl in the right leg for 10 down to 31. Hits him in the right torso for 14 down to 18. Hits him in the left leg for 7 down to 34. The Black Knight hits the Rifleman in the right torso critical, leaving him with 0 armor and critting on his double heat sink. Large laser to the left torso, large laser to the right torso, critting on another double heat sink, or maybe the same one. Probably the same one, to our luck. And a medium pulse laser to the right torso also blows off the right arm. So the Rifleman 2C, hurting almost as bad as we are. The light bombard turret misses on a 12. The grasshopper misses, or no, hits the building on a bunch of 4s. Misses on an 11 with the LRMs. The Rifleman 2C took 60 plus, needs a 10, gets an 8, goes down, takes 7 damage to the right leg, transfers into the center torso. Or no, right leg transfers into the right torso and the center torso. No. I'm going to correct myself one more time. 5 damage to the right leg, which takes 5 damage, and 2 to the right torso, which transfers to the center torso, down to 13. Okay. Got it right that time. The pilot of the rifleman needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot. Frank takes his first point of damage, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 10. Earl stays standing. The Black Knight longsword does not, took 100 plus damage. Ouch. Did he really? Needs a 14 to stay standing, gets an 8, goes down on his left side, takes 8 damage to the legs, does not get the crit, does not avoid hurting the pilot, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 12. Alright, the Rifleman 2C is at 15 heat, needs a 4 plus to avoid shutting down, gets a 7. The Vulture is at 1 heat, our Atlas is at 2, our Banshee is at 2, our Black Knight is at 6. Oh, probably because we had heat sinks in that left torso. The Phoenix Hawk is at 6, the Champion is at 5, the Grasshopper is at 4. Oh, the Champion and the Grasshopper are on our side. I missed that part. Alright, we've won initiative and we are going last this time. So that's nice. Oh, and it's our turn to deploy. Oh, the Drillson did not deploy with our starting forces. Okay, well. We'll start here and we'll have him start flanking to the north. Yeah, we'll have him go this way. It's a 6 plus for flanking and turning. Sure, we can do that. Earl is still stuck, can't go anywhere. The Mackie is going to advance a walk and try to take out this Vulture. Petra has lost sight of the Rifleman. Did the Rifleman eject? Is that who this pilot is? Rifleman is crippled and withdrawing. Rifleman is immobile, abandoning unit. Okay, well, that is 1 of 3 down. So 1 of 3 is down. We'll advance to there. Longsword will advance at a rate of 1 hit. Needs a 9 to get up. Jeez. Fails to get up. Takes 8 damage to the center torso and left leg, critting on his hip. He is not going to get up because he's going to need an 11 to get up after that. So we can't even turn this turn, so we will skip his movement. Rifleman 2C destroyed by ejection. Pilot is still conscious from the looks of it. He did take 3 hits in the ejection, but he didn't go unconscious from any of them. Atlas needs an 8 to break free of the train, gets a 3. Black Knight fails to get up, takes a hit on his hip. Okay. Petra is taking shots from the black turret. Drillson at the Vulture, got him on 9s with the large laser. Skipped the machine guns, got him on a 10 with the LRMs, got him on 14s with the SRMs, so that's not gonna happen. The Mackie at the Vulture, got him on 6s with the PPC, got him on 7s with the autocannon, 5s with the medium lasers. We'll go all the mediums. Throw in a small. Earl, who is stuck, is also going to be firing at the Vulture. We've got him on 9s. Got him on a 7 with the large laser. Got him on 9s with the mediums. I got him on a 10 with the LRMs versus a 12 with the SRMs, so that'll be the long-range missiles for 3 heat over. And the Black Knight can't hit anything. Got him with the large laser, got him with the medium, no. Got him with the medium laser. Got him with the large, got him with a medium. That's about all we got. Light flak turret misses Petra with everything. The Enforcer hits a building. Hits a building with the large laser. Banshee hits the building for 2 PPC's worth of damage. That's a PPC and an LB-10X. And a bunch of mediums down to 105 construction factor. The light missile turret misses on 10s. The Drillson misses on 9s and 10s. The Cestus hits MekHQ in the left torso with a large laser. The Champion misses. The Calliope turret hits the Banshee with both large lasers to the left torso and the right arm. Both medium lasers to the right arm and left leg. And the LRM-5 to the right torso for 2. The MekHQ hits the Vulture in the right arm with the PPC, hits him in the left torso rear with an autocannon 10, hits him with medium lasers to the left leg and the right arm, blowing off his right arm with a lucky through armor crit. Medium laser to the left torso rear, crits on his LRM 20. Medium laser to the right arm, transfers to the right torso rear. Medium laser to the right torso rear, crits on his SRM 6 streak ammo. Amanda takes 2 hits, requiring her first and second consciousness check, which she succeeds on both with 8s. Auto eject system is engaged, so we get the Vulture. And yeah, she takes another 2 hits from the ejection, and the Vulture is down, so that is 2 of our 3 objectives. The Vulture does land a hit on Earl's left torso with an ER large, down to 22. The Phoenix Hawk shoots a building. The light bombard turret misses Earl. The Earl hits the Vulture in the left leg for 8, down to 10. Missed with everything else. The Grasshopper hits the large laser on the Vulture's left arm, down to 8. And a medium laser to the center torso. Medium laser to the center torso, down to 8. Light bombard turret misses the MekHQ. The Black Knight hits the building on 3 and 5, hits a 5 and an 8, takes 13 points, down to 55. Petra took 20 plus, needs an 8 to stay standing, gets a 4, goes down, takes 10 damage to her left torso, down to 12 armor there. And Petra needs an 8 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets the 8 barely. Okay, physical attacks. The Phoenix Hawk kicks the building for 9, down to 92. The Enforcer kicks the building, a different building, for 10. Reducing its construction factor to 0 from an ammo explosion. So the Calliope turret is destroyed, as well as the building that it was in. Earl is at 3 heat, Petra is at 2, the Phoenix Hawk is at 8, the Champion is at 5, the Enforcer is at 4, the Grasshopper is at 5. So our allies are running pretty hot. The pilots, both destroyed by apparently heavy rainfall. The Drillson will go that way, needs a pair of 6s, sure we can do that. The MekHQ will go not that way, we'll go this way. Needs a 5 for running and turning on pavement. We can do that, I hope. Earl is still stuck in the mud. Petra would like to get up and advance. Needs a 7 to get up and fails. Takes 10 damage to the right torso and left leg. Can we still turn? Yes, we can still turn. Longsword would like to get up as well. He needs an 11 with his busted hip actuator. That's not going to happen. We'll just have him turn. Okay, so the Atlas fails to break free of the terrain. The Drillson succeeds on a pair of 6s with a 7 and a 10. The MekHQ, running and turning, needs a 5, gets a 7. Petra needs a 5, gets a needs a 7, gets a 6. We saw that. Does manage to avoid hurting herself in the fall. We've got the Excalibur on 9s with the large laser. 11 with the LRM and 12s with the SRMs. The MekHQ at the Excalibur on 8s. We've got him with the PPC. We've got him with the autocannon. We've got all the mediums on 10s. Earl doesn't appear to have any targets. The bombard turret is blocked by woods. Everything else is going to be blocked by terrain. Petra has the flak turret on a 3. Sure, we'll take a shot at that on a 3. We'll skip one of the 3s. We'll go with the autocannon on a 5. We'll do the medium lasers on 5s. We'll skip the smalls. We'll go 1 heat over for the SRM on an 8. And yeah, we are just trying to destroy this base. We're not trying to capture it. If we can take it out completely, that would make me happy. However, I don't know if we're going to be able to. We've got the Excalibur on a 10 and a 12. Alright, the Drillson missed with everything. The MekHQ missed with everything but a medium laser. Hit the Excalibur on the right arm for 5, down to 8. Oh, hit him with another medium laser to the left leg, down to 8. The light flak turret misses. The Enforcer hits the building. The light missile turret hits the Phoenix Hawk with a machine gun to the left leg. The Champion hits the building for, what, 20? Down to 72. The Cestus hits the MekHQ in the right arm with a Gauss rifle. Hits him in the left torso and left leg with large laser fire, down to 16 and 33. The Banshee hits the building. The light bombard turret misses. The Phoenix Hawk hits the building. The Excalibur misses. The Black Knight misses. The light bombard turret misses. The Grasshopper hits the building. The MekHQ took 20 plus, needs a 7, gets a 6. Goes down on its rear, takes 10 to the right and left torso rear critical. Critting on a double heat sink, damn it. Enforcer kicks the building, the Grasshopper kicks the building, critting on an LB2X. The Phoenix Hawk is up to 8, the Grasshopper is up to 8, the Champion and the Enforcer are both up to 7, everyone else is running pretty cool. We've lost initiative and we are going first. That's a bummer. We go 5 hexes if we can. We need a pair of 6s. We fail. We flank and turn. We crashed into a hill. We cost ourselves a movement point. Can we get back to where we can see the Excalibur? We cannot. We'll go 1 hex forward then. The MekHQ will try to get up. On a 6+, we made it. Earl still cannot move because he's still stuck in the mud. Petra will try to get up on a 7 and fail. Longsword will try to get up on an 11. No, Longsword will not try to get up on an 11. We will skip that. Oh, jeez. Atlas fails to break free. Jolson succeeds and then fails. Side slips 2 hexes. Crashed into a hill. Takes 1 to the movement point. Banshee. Fails to get up. Takes 10 to the right leg and center torso rear. Does not hurt Petra. Jolson at the Cestus. We've got him on a 6. Got him on a pair of 12s. We got him on 11s. Be lucky to hit him with anything. The MekHQ has the Excalibur on a 4. So maybe that will do some good. Got him on a 4. We've got him on an 8. We've got him. We don't have him on the legs. We got him on 6s with the mediums. And we'll shoot at the bombard turret with the other mediums just to be 2 heat over. Earl has the bombard turret blocked by terrain, has the Cestus blocked by terrain, has everything blocked by terrain because he's stuck in the mud way away from everything. Petra has nothing. Longsword has the flak turret. Nope. Has nothing. The Drillson hits the Cestus on the left arm for 8, down to 12. The Cestus takes another SRM to the left torso. The MekHQ hits the medium lasers to the Excalibur's center torso, right arm, right torso. Medium laser to the center torso down to 6. Medium laser to the right leg down to 8. The Enforcer hits an LB2X. The light flak turret hits the MekHQ in the center torso on the left leg. The Champion hits the building and kills the crew. Nice. The Cestus hits the MekHQ in the left arm with the Gauss rifle. Hits him in the left arm with the large laser. Would have been his head, but we caught it with edge. Down to 11 armor on that left arm. Large laser to the center torso down to 41. The Phoenix Hawk shoots the building. The light bombard turret misses. The Excalibur misses. Grasshopper kills the crew of 13011 twice and destroys the building for good measure. The Excalibur falls, takes 8 damage or 7 damage to the right leg and center torso down to single digits in both of those locations. MekHQ also falls, takes 10 damage to the right and center torso damage. Right and center torso. Down to 27 and 36 in those locations. Near Limbrick needs a 7 to open, hurting the pilot gets a 6. The Phoenix Hawk kicks the building and stuns the crew. The Phoenix Hawk is down to 8, is holding at 8. The Champion is down to 6. Everyone else is at 2 or less. We've lost initiative and we are going first. Alright, so the Drillson will back up 4 hexes. Shouldn't be a problem. Needs a pair of 8s for backing up. The MekHQ will get up and turn. A 6+, hopefully. Earl. Still can't move. Still stuck from turn 1. Petra will advance on a 7. Yes, she made it. Okay, okay. Longsword will be standing still because he has a busted hit. We actually made all of our checks. Except for this by moving backwards over an elevation point, which didn't cost us anything, doesn't do anything, doesn't have any major problems. We can hit the Excalibur still on a 9. A 12. We've got the Cestus in the back on a 6. We will take that for sure, and a 7, and a bunch of 5s. We'll go all out on the 5s, and we will hold off on the small laser on a 9 to go 4 heat over. Earl still has nothing. Petra still has... I mean, we can shoot the bombard turret, but it's dead. The light missile turret is dead. The Galahad is not in line of sight. Longsword likewise has no targets. Alright, oh! The Drillson hits the Excalibur in the right arm, destroys the Gauss rifle, which explodes and knocks out the pilot. Needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets a 3. We're gonna have to check the battle value real quick and make sure we didn't just win this. Which is strange because I was really expecting to lose this. Yeah, Clan Wolf is at, oh, Clan Wolf primary outfor is at 42%. Okay, so that's not quite a kill on the wolves. But yeah, the Excalibur is down and out. The Mackie misses the Cestus on a 6 and a 7. Does hit him in the back with a bunch of medium lasers to the right leg, center torso rear, right leg, center torso rear down to 0, right torso rear down to 3, left arm down to 7, center torso rear down to 16 structure. The Galahad. It's the Enforcer in the center torso rear, the left arm, the right leg, and the right torso rear. Going internal, but not getting the crits. Small pulse laser. Oh, small pulse laser does get the crit. To the right torso rear, critting on his autocannon 10 ammo. The Enforcer goes kaboom. Blacks out, destroyed by ejection. Crits on the engine. The Enforcer hits the building for 21 points of damage. The Cestus hits the Phoenix Hawk in the left torso and the left arm. The Champion hits the building with everything for 20 damage. The light missile turret misses. The Phoenix Hawk hits the building for 14. The Grasshopper hits the building for a bunch. Cestus goes down, needs a 9, gets a 2, takes 7 damage to the right torso, down to 15 armor there. Blasé needs a 9 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets an 8, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 8. We are going to be skipping physical attacks on that. Grasshopper kicks the building for a damage. It's down to 22 and its missile turret jams. Mac is up to 4 hits. Cestus is up to 2. Pilot Jung Hee Hwan is destroyed by the storm because apparently a little rain is more than a pilot can withstand. We do have them down to 41% of their forces. Let's see if we can get that Excalibur. Excalibur is mobile and prone. We will advance on those guys. We'll try to take out the Cestus. Earl is still stuck. Petra can move here, I guess, and try to take out that sensor return, which is the Galahad. Oof. Longsword will stand still. Alright. Excalibur. No. Drillson at the Excalibur. Going for... I'm thinking right torso. Got him on 5s. 6s and 10s. MekHQ at the Cestus has him on a 6. Has him on a 6. Has him on a bunch of 4s. For 4 heat over. Got him on a 6 with the small laser. Sure, we'll take that shot for 5 heat over. Earl still has no targets. Petra at the Galahad has him on 4s with the ERPPCs. Has him on a 6 with the LBX, 4s with the medium lasers, 6s with the small lasers, 7 with the SRMs. You know what? Do we go 20 heat over for the other PPC on the Galahad? Thinking if we can get some lucky hits, this could be the last turn of the battle. Go 17 over. Yeah, that'll be an overheat problem. No, we don't want to do 14 over. We don't want to risk blowing up. Go 13 over. We've got shots at the Excalibur, do we? We've got prone and propping. We got LOS blocked by terrain. No, we can't hit him. Alright, the Drillson hits the Excalibur in the center torso, critting on his gyro and engine twice, leaving him with 18 structure. The LRM-10 hits to the right torso for 3, down to 6. MekHQ hits the Cestus in the right arm with an autocannon 10 and a medium laser, down to 5 armor. Medium lasers to the right torso and left arm. Medium lasers to the right leg and right torso. Medium laser to the right arm and right arm, down to 5 structure. The Galahad hits Petra in the left torso, left arm, right torso, right arm, down to 2 on the left torso, down to 16 on the right torso, down to 20 and 10 on the left and right arm. Small pulse lasers both hit the left torso, going internal, critting on the LB-10X. Dang it. Unlucky the mech blows up. Lucky the mech blows up. The champion hits the building, kills the crew, stuns the crew, leaves the building with 3 construction factor. The Cestus misses with the Gauss rifle, hits the MekHQ in the left arm with a large laser, hits him in the left torso with a medium laser. Banshee at the Galahad hits him in the right torso for 10, hits him in the right torso for 5, hits him in the right arm for 5. Small laser to the left leg, 4 SRMs. Right torso's down to 3. The light missile turret hits the grasshopper with a pair of machine guns. The grasshopper destroys the building. Light bombard turret misses. The cestus goes down, takes 7 damage to the right arm and right torso, which destroys the right arm. The pilot, Jose, needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot in the fall, gets a 7, needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets a 4. Galahad took 20 plus, needs a 9, gets a 2. Takes 6 damage to the left arm and left torso. Needs a 9 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 7. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 10. Petra needs a 9 to stay standing, gets a 9 for 40 plus damage. Stay standing. The Phoenix Hawk kicks the building for 9 damage, it's down to 83 structure. Alright. Petra's up to 13 heat, everyone else is at 7 or less. We've won initiative and we are going last. Wait, what was our battle value at? Round report. We're at 36.8% of their forces. You know what? Kinda over this. We've been at this for an hour and not. Longsword can't do diddly, so he's going to do diddly. Earl can't do diddly, so he is going to do diddly. The cestus is immobile. Petra will stand still, try to take out that Galahad. Drillson will try to flank the Galahad. Do that. Needs an 8 for driving through the storm. Alright, and the MekHQ will advance on the cestus on a 6. Goes down. MekHQ falls down, takes 20 damage. 20 to the right torso and right arm. At the cestus, we've got the cestus on 11s for the head. We've got the cestus on 4s for the center torso. So that'll be everything but the PPC, I think. No, that'll be everything with the PPC. Center torso, that'll be the PPC. We can't fire the right arm. Can't fire the legs. At the left arm. At the right torso. Center torso, small. And the head, okay. Drillson in the back of the Galahad. We've got him on 6s. We got him on 12s. And 11s. Earl still can't do squat. Petra at the Galahad on 5s. We're already at 13 heat, so we'll do 1 PPC. We'll do all the mediums. We'll do the small. We'll do the SRM. We'll go 15 heat over. I want that Galahad dead now. Longsword has no targets. Alright, champion hits the cestus in the center torso, the right leg, the right torso, the right torso. The MekHQ hits the cestus in the left arm, the head, center torso, right leg, right torso, critting on the Gauss rifle. The cestus ejects but dies in the ejection. Wow, because he needs a 20 to eject and he rolled a 6. He takes another 7 damage in the ejection. Ouch. The Drillson hits the Galahad in the left arm. The Phoenix Hawk hits the cestus. The cestus is dead. The Galahad Hits Petra in the left leg, the right torso, the left torso, critting on the LBX, which is already down, and the double heat sink. Got him in the right leg, got him in the left leg, got him in the left torso. Petra returns fire on the Galahad, hits him in the center torso, got him in the right torso, center torso, center torso, center torso, down to 3 armor there. Grasshopper hits the building, the Galahad and Petra both stay standing, needing 9s, getting a 9 and a 10. Grasshopper kicks the building, kicks the mech mortar in the weapon. The Phoenix Hawk is up to 13 heat, Petra is up to 17 heat, needs a 4+ to avoid shutting down, gets a 10. The Galahad sinks 34, gains 34, sinks 32, is up to 4. Pilot Salim, destroyed by the storm. We've lost initiative, but we aren't going first, at least. We've got... Hold on. We've got them at 20%. You know what? That's good enough for me. Victory. And you may have figured... By the way, I was talking earlier, I think I'm going to call this an early night. We've been going for about an hour. I'm thinking... I just don't want to do this right now. I'm just not in the mood to stream. I'm sorry guys, but we're gonna go ahead and call this after 1 hour tonight. I have not had as much time with my boo lately as I would like. Yeah, we can hold the battlefield. Roy took a hit in the fall. Nairn took 2 hits in the fall. The turrets, the rifleman 2C. You go and have family time? I appreciate that. Real quick, first though, do we want the rifleman? Do we want the mad dog? We can afford one or the other. We can't do both. Or we can save it for next week. I think we'll save it for next week. We captured the pilot of the rifleman. We captured the pilot of the vulture, Frank and Amanda. We captured Robert from the light bombard turret. Nairn Limerick was the only one who scored any kills with the vulture and the cestus. And we are going to call it a victory. This facility will not be captured. Oh well. Okay. Let's go to the campaign state. Go back to over here. Was it over here or was it over here? Base of operations. Congolands. Was that us just now? No, that was not just us. That was Mariana. Okay, Mariana is not deployed, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save it here on the 15th. We're gonna call that 15 post stream. And this will be a short episode. I do apologize, guys, but Mad Dog is better than the Rifleman. The Mad Dog had a LRM-20. They both had large pulse lasers. And it wasn't a Mad Dog Prime. So I don't know. It was yeah, okay. We did almost lose the Banshee, we did almost lose the Mackie, we did almost lose the Black Knight, so we got a bunch of money for that. Our campaign is saved. We're going 10-15 post stream. Yes, we're saved. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Thank you for joining me, Varenk especially, Mr. McGorilla, if you're still here. Okay, I appreciate it, and I apologize. And for all you guys watching on YouTube, I do apologize for cutting it short this week. I'm just not feeling it. Maybe I will next week. We'll see. Have a good one until then.